Um, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about house parties. I went to my first house party last week. Um, Pretty interesting, with some friends of mine, mostly rave kids. One thing I noticed is there's loads of stuff going around, like alcohol, ecstasy, pot, shrooms, even some cocaine I heard about. I didn't see it, I didn't touch it. Um, Funny thing though is like the day before, I had just quit smoking, and I saw this stuff going on. I was like, you know what? I'm done smoking. I'm not gonna go back to it. Today is actually, I think, day 9. I think today is day 8 or 9 of me being smoke free. And I was like, wow. I noticed something. I was like, this party really sucks. It didn't suck because I was sober. It sucked because everybody else needed to get on something just to have fun. Think about that. I mean, the biggest event going on was beer pong. Ooh, exciting, right? You know, beer pong. No, I mean, me and maybe one other guy, the only sober people there. Everybody else was hopped up on something. And to me, it's a sad thing if you can't have a good time without being on something. You need some sort of crutch to get, to have fun. You know, if that's the way it is, then your party sucks. And I had a little bit of a hard time. I got a bit of a hard time from a friend of mine because I refused to drink. You know, oh, don't be such a pussy and stuff like that. No, I'm not a pussy for not drinking, and neither are you if you choose not to. That doesn't make me a pussy. If anything, it makes you a pussy for having to rely on it. You know, um, for if your life sucks that much that you've got to use that as an escape, well, instead of doing that, do something productive. Try to change your life. Go do something. Um, but there's better stuff to do with your time than alcohol, or cigarettes, or coke, or whatever it may be, pot, ecstasy, whatever. That stuff kills you. It does. People die every day from it. And people say, "Well, marijuana, it's so safe," and that may be so. I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to say it's not. Here's my objection to marijuana. My objection to pot is you're defenseless. You're really defenseless when you're on pot. Suppose something were to happen, some sort of emergency, someone were to assault you, something like that. Do you really want to be high? You know? It's, yeah. Or suppose cops come knock on your door for whatever reason. Do you really want to be high? I'm not pro police. I'm an anarchist. I don't like police. Period. I think we'd be better off without them. But I'll never have to worry about that. I'll never have to worry about going to jail because an officer smelt something on my breath, or because I didn't pass a urine test, or because they found some illegal contraband on me. I'll never, ever have to worry about that. And if you really don't like police, the best way to fight them is, to not have crap that they can get on you. You know? There's no sense in trying to fight the police if you're stuck in jail. Think about that. And I know your parents are out there saying it. I know, no, no, don't do drugs, but to me it seems like there's so many more forces out there saying, dude, get drugs. Do get high. It's in all sorts of music, whether it's, hip hop, rap, party music, whatever you want, it's out there. There aren't enough forces out there saying you don't have to. You don't have to. No, I am straight edge. Also, go ahead and come out and say it. I am straight edge. I don't smoke anything. I don't drink, you know, and I don't have promiscuous sex. And I'm not saying that you have to be like me. I would support it, but I'm not going to force it on you. All I'm saying is that, you don't have to go and get fucked up to be cool. You don't have to get fucked up to have a good time. and you don't have to get fucked up for people to accept you. If people can't accept you as you are, then fuck them. Now fuck you, fuck them. You know? Because if you gotta bring your ass down to please somebody else, then they're not really worth pleasing in the first place. If anything, people should try and step up to get on your level. Or you should hang out with people who are on your level. And if you don't know any, try and find some. You know? And I don't know all of you out there who are watching this, whether it's a lot, whether it's a few. I know I've seen that there was only like 10 of you guys watched my last video. But just no, it's not worth your life. It's not worth your health. You know, I started smoking in June of 2009, and like I thought, you know what? It's like there's no end to get hit to this. There's no end to get hit to this. No, almost a year and a half later, I was blowing all my cash on cigarettes. Everything I wore on my clothes, my car still smells like cigarettes. They all smell like an ashtray. You know, I was burning through like a pack every day, a pack a day. Your average pack costs $5. So, you know, do the math there. Like 5 and 5. I'm not very good at math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So $35 a week. You know, 6 weeks in a month. You know, and then your paycheck. So think about that. That's money that you could be using for better stuff. You know, instead of paying someone to kill you. Like, you know, and I've said this in one of my other tapes, but you know, it brings your immunity system down. It's like paying for AIDS. Alcohol is no better. You know, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know. You know, and alcohol, dude, it kills your brain cells. You can't think straight. And here's my final summation of it, my end story of it. People are talking about drugs to feel free, to be free. Oh, it's a symbol of freedom. No, illegalize pot, lower the drinking age, blah 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 blah. Fine, maybe, I don't know. That's a discussion for another day. But my view of it is this: if you're really free, if you really value liberty, you won't chain yourself down to some addiction. You know, you won't need a crutch like that. Because when you're sober, you always know what you're doing. I used to take X, you know, I did. You know, and if the police see this, hi guys. But, you know, I used to take X. And, you know, I would mix some bad pills, and I would feel horrible. I'd have the chills, I would shake, I would sweat uncontrollably, you know, or I'd feel suicidal, depressed, you know. That's not freedom. That's slavery. That is fucking slavery. You know? I tried K2 once, you know, people would say, oh, it's not pot, but still, I tried some synthetic pot once, you know, didn't know how the hell I got there. That's not freedom. Gay Pride of this year, actually, 8 shots of Everclear, I was such a wreck. Alcohol is not freedom. Sobriety. Clear mental thinking. That's freedom. You really want to do some damage to the system. You really want to prove your parents wrong. You really want to go against society. Be sober. 1, everybody you know is out there getting fucked up. You want to be a rebel? Then go against it. 2, you want to rebel against your parents? Your parents expect you to go around fucking every chance you get, getting messed up. So prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Say, Mom, Dad, I love you, but guess what? I'm better than what you think I am. I choose to stay sober, not because you told me to, because it's what I want to do. It's what's best for me. You know? And 3, in society, there's no end of people out there trying to get you to buy in and get high and get fucked up. No end. Every house party, you'll see it. Every club you go to, people will be drinking all around you. Check the media, man. Check it. All the movies you watch, someone's lighting up. You know, on every radio, every good rock station I listen to, there's always some sort of sex commercial or booze commercial, they expect it from us. They expect it. They're setting us up to fall. And if you think the government is stepping in to do anything about it, you're wrong. They're not. Yes, the government has raised taxes on these things to kind of make some money off it. But if they really cared, they raised it enough to put the industry out of business. But they won't. They won't. They could do it, but they won't because they don't care. They make money. They make money off of killing you. They make money off of killing me. So what are you gonna do? It's up to you. Are you gonna live your life spending money, killing your brain, killing your body, chaining yourself down, to stuff that makes you feel good for a little while and feel like shit for the rest of the day, for the rest of your life even? Or are you gonna spend your life living, living free, living with a sharp mind? That's what it takes these days, is a sharp mind to stab the belly of the beast, man. You're gonna live your life spending, you're gonna spend your life living. It's up to you guys. That's all I've got. It's a long video. If you sat this long through it, then more power to you. If not, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's all I've got for today. Yeah, see you on the other side of the screen. Peace.